Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Neo. I'm not going to say AK, my other name, like I normally would. I know I haven't been on for 4 months maybe, but there's a good reason for that. I'll explain that all to you later on. What it is today, I thought I've got to come on and do this because approximately 4 months ago I came across a Android application, and you're probably wondering why I'm wearing these, just for the cool image for a few minutes. This is for all the people out there I'm going to mention shortly. But what happened is I come across a CB application, a Android application, which is called CB Chat. You can find this online at cbRadioChat.net. You can download the 1.90 version straight to your Android phone. Sort of changed my life and changed a lot of other people's lives as well. What I'm going to do is just talk about the program for a little bit, and then I want to go online and actually show you the program itself, perhaps run through a bit of the menus to show you some of the applications. This is it right now on my phone. I don't know if you can see, well that's the button anyway. Camera isn't really picking much up there yet, and there's somebody, I think that's actually Nottingham, but I'll talk about that in a bit. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off for a start. Hello. Now you might see me squinting a bit. Sometimes I squint. I don't even know why I'm squinting. I shouldn't be squinting at the camera. But right, CB Chat. Right, sorry for that little bit of a break. Technical problems. The battery run out, so I had to find the power supply. So anyway, we're back again. We're talking about CB Chat application for the Android phone. I'll talk about some of the people on there. I will go through the program and I will show you and introduce you to some of the characters who are on there. But a few things for Plugmind. We've got a few issues with CB Chat, mainly banner abuse. People can change their names and put anything, and they tend to put people's personal information in. They do personal insults targeted, and there's a lot of bullying that goes on through the banner abuse. Now we have sent emails to Plugmind, but don't expect any quick responses if you sent an email, because I think they really want to stay out of the way. They are a Polish company. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier on or whether it got cut out or not. So yeah, the issues there, well, let's go through some of the issues because there's a lot of good points as well. But one of the main issues was banner abuse. We needed to have something that was like a fixed user ID, so that people couldn't do the banner abuse. The blocking is quite good, and obviously if you go pro, there's a lot of new features now on the pro version. You've got more channels, so you can go up to channel 40. You get them stars around your name, which look quite nice. There's no ads across the top. You get a longer talk time, and you can customise your button, which we find totally useless, absolutely useless. If it wasn't for Live LP, Live Profile, another application that everybody seems to use on CB Chat, the communication wouldn't be as good. So maybe something along the lines of introducing profile pictures, a fixed profile. Now there is a pro version out. It's free to download the main version, but you can go a pro version, which gives you all these extra features, and that'll cost you £1 a month. But in January we are expecting that, we've heard rumours that it's going to go more controlled, it's going to change completely, and there's going to be a yearly subscription of $40. Don't know if that's true or not. I'm sure somebody will put me right on that eventually. So yeah, that's all due to change, fixed IDs, banner abuse. So yeah, in the beginning, about 4 months ago, I decided to have a look around for applications for the new phone I just had, the HTC Sensation, which you can see here. I keep it in the suction thing so I can hold it, put it on the desk and all that. So yeah, the CB application, I came on about 4 months ago, maybe 4.5 months ago, and got total abuse from day one, just abuse after abuse. I thought it was being fair, and I was all innocent to what was going on, but they started labelling me a paedophile and all sorts of horrific things, and they seem to do it on everybody who's new. There's a group of people who we'll talk about. But what I want to do for you is, I've got a couple of poems Now everybody on CB Chat has heard these poems before, but I want to, document them here. I've got one called CB Chat, and I'm going to read you that one first. CB Chat is full of freaks, and sometimes nobody speaks. But every day I play my part, regardless if they break my heart. We've got 'em all on here, cool dude who always wants a yo, porn star whose Irish wit is clever but he wants to talk forever. Essex lad and platinum, I wonder what you make of them. UK girl who is a bloke, and Ganja man who likes a toke. Joe, who's always pissed on here, and Wesley, who just lives in fear that we will find out where he lives and send some taxis to his digs. There's another story to that as well. Hard case, he's a cunt, but he always steals the show. Jarhead, Governor, Nottingham, Menace, there's a word for him. Michelle, how are you? She cries, the scary one with big blue eyes. Ray Gunn with his Scouse accent, and Blueberry, I'm sure he's bent. Taz, whose wisdom speaks volumes, and Governor, who always likes to groom young girls as soon as they appear. And Spaz, who's really cool on here. Matty keeps the score on here. Kelsey always bends my ear. Magic Stick, who thinks I'm great. But most of them just love to hate. That's dedicated to some of the CB Chat users. Basically, there's a lot of people who like to get the frustrations out. They seem to hide behind, their own problems, their own issues, and come on here and vent their angers, discuss the problems, argue with people. There's a few of us, there's a group of us that was formed that we like to call the TRD, TRU. And it's originated from America, and it's the TRD, the real deal, true. And basically what that means is real people not pretending to be something that they're not, talking nice, having good conversation, as they say, good conversation, and generally having a laugh and a joke, and trying to stand up against them bullies who constantly having a go at us and running us down, So there's a few of us out there who try and clean it all up, because Plugmind obviously are not interested. And I keep looking at the screen. If you think, why am I looking in the wrong direction? Sorry, I'm looking at myself. I'm vainglorious, as Gabriel would say. An egotist, maybe. But it's entertaining anyway, one way or another. Does my hair look alright, by the way? Yeah, that look okay? What I'm going to do is now I'm going to plug CB Chat Community in. This CB Chat Community, and at the moment I've got it on my little headset here, and this is basically what I do, because it's a lot easier to hear what's going on. I put this on, this is one of my headsets which I like because it doesn't come off my ear, as you can see. So yeah, I plug myself in like this. Now at the moment no one can hear, you can't hear what's being said, but I can hear what's going on inside my headset, and obviously CB Chat users will understand that anyway. So I'm going to give them some forewarning now that we will be going live, and I'm going to get some of them online. Taz, number one man, my right hand man, Taz. Without Taz, I don't know where I'd have been. He's helped me along, he's quick-witted, he's funny, he's clever, he's beaten me on the World Intelligence Contest, which if you haven't entered, me, Sparks and Taz have both entered that, and Taz is now beating me. He's got 16 questions right and he's about 140th in the world, something like that, so he's doing well at that. But yeah, Taz is my right hand man, and we're a bit of a tag team. We help each other out, we look after each other, and we've formed a better community, I think. The TRD, by the way, people have labelled that as a bad thing sometimes. They're against the TRD, but it's not. It's not a group of people who, anybody can be in the TRD. Anybody can be a part of that. It's just about being nice and being honest and decent. Well, obviously we know there's a lot of people on CB Chat who aren't honest and decent, who we'll talk about. Porn star, cracking lad, Irish, funny as you like. Does do a little bit of, talking down people's back sometimes, bit of shit stirring, but generally get on with porn star, great lad. We both spent time in purgatory on a programme called Zed Nuggly. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but don't go on it because people find out your location and then start giving your personal details out over CB in the Banner Abuse. Jarhead, what can I say? The lad's taken a lot of abuse from day one. I stood by him. I don't like some of the things that he said, but what can you do? Anyway, next, Michelle. How are you? Michelle from North Yorkshire, very nice lady. Get on great with Michelle. A lot of people don't. Sparks, not blonde, and she's not dippy, apparently, but she is quite, she's quite clever. Wanted to join the police force. But yeah, I get on with Sparks. She's alright. We have a good laugh and that. She's okay. Now this could take me all night if I go through every single person. Essex lad, he's cracking. He's obviously a lad from Essex. Quite funny, very funny in fact. Quick-witted, intelligent. A lot of the themes and projects and interests that I have, Essex lad's got as well. He's a great lad. Hillside man, plastery, twisted, likes to shoot things with air rifles. I'm not even going to go into the things that he shoots. He'll shoot pretty much anything that moves. So stay where you are. Platinum, great guy. Again, he's had a lot of abuse in his time down south. Plays a lot of music online. People don't like that, it gets blocked a lot. Cool dude, give me a yo. Cool dude, top man. That guy deserves a pat on the back. He's had a lot of abuse over the time that I've been on. They've gave his phone number out, they've rang him, pestered him. It's cruel with some of the things, but he's come back. He's one of the nicest guys on here, and I've got big up respect for Cool Dude. I know we don't have a lot of chats, but big up Cool Dude. He stuck it through. Brings me on to Scottish Rose again, very nice lady, and she's stuck it through thick and thin. Most people don't really. One or two abuse Scottish Rose, but not many. Look up to it. Scottify, the cleanest soul in the universe. That man is so pure and so kind and clean. I love Scottify. He's one of my main men. John's one of the newer ones now. I'm just trying to flick through some of the channels. John, he's a trucker. Very, very funny, humorous guy. Nice guy. I got on with John. Big up respect to John as well. He hasn't been on the scene as long as some of the others, but I've really clicked with him. He's a good lad. A few people who I haven't seen Ray Gun for a while. Scouse lad, great laugh. Scouse lad. Play with him on PlayStation. Spaz, hello, and Hadouken. Yeah, man. I didn't get Spaz at first. It took me a long time, but now now he's not on anymore. I do actually understand what he's about, and he speaks great wisdom. Spaz, great wisdom. Bad boy. 1, 2, copy the bad boy. Come back. I'll raise it. Son of Sam, copy the bad boy. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bad boy works his guts off, that lad. Night shift security. Loads of hours. Big up respect to bad boy. Gets the up now and again, but he's alright, really. I get on with him. Star Muscle and Cal. Well, Star Muscle's one of the Stoke Massive. There's not many of us, but he's one of them. And Cal, that's his woman as well. Pound Gang, aka Benny Banks. Big up respect, Benny Banks. Check him out on YouTube. Got his own album coming out, man. He's a gangster, real guy. Yeah, man. He's a musician. That's Pound Gang, aka Benny Banks. That's his real name, I think. Check him out on YouTube. I might even put a link somewhere. The lad deserves a bit of recognition. He doesn't come on very often, but I respect anybody who does music. Big Blue Eyes and Wolfman, they're a Scottish couple. They don't live together. There's a connection, but they don't come on very often. Decent people, can't say too much. 3 Dots. 3 Dots, yeah. Well, he's alright, 3 Dots is. He's a manic depressive, I think. He's always depressed and he's a miserable bastard, as I like to say. Yeah, miserable cunt. Anyway, Deadhead, Nottingham, also known as Nottingham, changed his name, also known as Deadhead. He's a runner, does marathons until he's coming down to his ears. He has got a lot of sexual frustration, as I'm sure he'll tell you if I catch him online. But I think he's learning to deal with that through running. gets his frustrations out through running. Magic Stick, great lad, loves me to bits, thinks I'm great, so big up respect, the Magic Stick. Case, I can't. Case. I'm sorry I had to say that because that's exactly what, Case. I get on with him. He used to have a job as the doorman, dealing with the riffraff, but he let us down, so we had to sack him. Looking for openings if anybody's interested in being the new doorman. I think actually there's a guy called Austin who's come on the scene quite newly, but he's more in the newcomers list, which I've written here. But he's like the new doorman in some ways. Don't see much of Case, but I did enjoy Case's afternoons at Cookery. He had a Mr. Nice side down at night. He was one of the nastiest bastards you could meet. Ganja Man, don't see much of him anymore. J1 and K1, Glasgow Girl, Nice Girl, don't see him very much. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on to just some of the people who, aren't very nice, who have abused. Judge for yourselves. Menace, he's from Birmingham. We used to get on with Menace, but he's a bit touchy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Menace. He likes to be an independent person, have his own opinions, but he does tend to sway more to the hater side, more than the nice side. I'll leave one of the number one culprits, well, the number one and number two culprits to last, as being the major abusers on here, and I have actually got a program about one of them, which I will try and read out to you. I've got to try to squash all this in and try and get it online. I hope I get it all done in time. We've got Blue Cheese. He's a Welsh guy. He's slowed down on the abuse ranks, so they're really taking notice of him. Matty and Casey. Now Matty used to be like to me the administrator, observe everything, but he sits in the background a lot. Doesn't really say much. UK Girl. Not really ever got on with UK Girl. Very pushy, very dominant type person. Governor. Least said about Governor the better. All I can say that guy is you need therapy, son. Governor, you need therapy. You need to get out and meet real people. Stop being so abusive. I know your life isn't brilliant and you're stuck in that chair every day, but you are one of the most abusive people I have ever met in my life. Moving swiftly along to Blueberry. Blueberry Smoker. What a lad, man. That lad. Very intelligent, but very vindictive. Nasty, nasty bastard. Gets everybody's information and twists and turns things. He puts information up in the banners about your family. He abuses everybody. I gave him a chance, we tried to get on, but then he stepped over the mark and did it again. So me and Blueberry, we've got issues to sort out. All I can say to Blueberry is relentless! Bringing me straight on to Gabriel Tit. You can look Gabriel Tit up here. I'll put a link here for Gabriel Tit. Check him out on the drums. This guy, number one, hater and hated. He says it's a game. He plays hard. He works hard. So he says, and he's very educated. He's doing a doctorate in art history, I believe. But he seems to put himself on a pedestal above everybody else and talk down to people. So we've got his issues with Gabriel Tit. He doesn't really get on with many people, but people do like to have him around. Don't know about me. Sometimes I get on with Gabriel. I try to, but the information again, the abuse levels really. These people should really be blocked. You press the red X button and that blocks them all and sorts them all out. Anyway, I haven't mentioned the newbies. Right, let me just have a quick glance around, see if there's anybody I've missed off there. I think that pretty much covers the ones I want to talk about. Kelsey and Tight Fit. Kelsey and Tight Fit. Tight Fit's Kelsey's mum. Oh dear. Now, potty mouth is basically all I'm going to say about Kelsey, because I've never really abused her, but she's got it in for me. She doesn't really like me. Newcomers. I'm going to skim through you, so don't be upset because you are newcomers. Anthony, Austin, Tokon, Tony, Miss Chilling, I put in this list, but she's actually been on 8 months, but she hasn't been on. She went off and came back on, so let's just put that straight. Sniffy, bloody hell. Wesley, you read about him, and you read in one of the poems. Yeah, I think of the poem that I read out, Wesley. He was abusive, but soon calmed down. Up the Raw, whose name's very annoying, but you know, people like to say it. Up the Raw, up the fucking Raw. Drives you up the wall. Big Dave, he's a Stoke massive, but he's not really. He's from Liverpool, but he's now residing in Stoke-on-Trent. Ryan, alright son. William, you owe me half your brain, son. He's got some great ideas. I want to paint in some of them. I own half your brain. If you remember, you made a deal with me. You shaped on it, you shook on it. Dr. Carmy, big up respect to Dr. Carmy. Big fan of mine again. He's checked out my videos, what can I say? And he's given a thumbs up, so big up respect to him. Lowboy, don't really know that much, mate. Pathfinder, you've let me down, son. Wanted to join the good side and get a trademark symbol after his name. Rank up quickly, but he's still a Padawan learner, really. He's a lot of training needs to be done. Thornton, which I think is Austin's son. Have I mentioned Austin? Yeah, Austin. Yeah, I did earlier. He's like the new Dominant. Phoenix, Top Cat, Equilibrium, multimedia, very clever guy. I had some good conversations with him. You should enjoy him. Pirates is another good guy. He's got a lot of information. These people need to be listened to. Major, he's a good lad. Cash or Gash is one of his mottos, his sayings. You all know what it means. I don't need to explain it. Gooner Boy, he just wanted to mention, don't really know him. And Miss Corpse, don't forget Miss Corpse. I think I've said her name twice now, so I haven't forgotten it, have I? Now, I've got a Gabriel Tit poem, I'm going to drop that in sometime. But what I'd like to do is get online now and speak to some of the people on there and get in touch. So what I'm going to do is for start with, I'm going to plug in my headset again. Right, okay, so I've just plugged the CB chat into the audio system here, and it's now going to be running through the loudspeaker, so the camera's picking it up. We are rolling, ladies and gentlemen, on this channel. What I want to do now is I just want to introduce you.
This is Gooner Boy.
I have to skip forward here. Sorry,
I'm a newcomer, but I'm getting used to this.
Right, so what I'm going to do is we've got a few people on here. I'm just going to look in the list just to let you know who's in the room. We've got someone named Lucky, Dr. Carmy, Equilibrium, Gooner Boy, John, myself, Neo, Michelle, Ryan, Salford Simon, Miss Shelley, Taz, and Porn Stars turned up. So that's good.
No, I'm not too bad, Michelle, not too bad. Yes, Porn Star, we're not. Right, okay, so
so what I'm going to do is just, you know, it's a free mic now. We're going to just leave the channel open and see what people's opinions are on CB chat. If anybody out there wants to just say who they are, like you normally would, if you want to, or I'll tell them after the event. I'll put a name up, in fact, on screen, who it is.
Are you in love, Karma? Right, so what I'm going to do is...
So what I'll do is, whoever's speaking, you know, so that you know, the people out there in YouTube land, what's actually going on. I'll put the person's name up on the screen of who's speaking. So I think Porn Star's just about to speak. Don't know whether you got the earlier message, but here we go.
Oh, Leo, you like to say fuck or bastard or bagpipe or sexual armpits or anything like that, man?
So straight away, there you go. You never know.
Salford Simon, 5'10", got brown hair.
Salford Simon.
Only kidding. On the Modern Warfare 3, he was kicking.
Modern Warfare 3, Salford Simon.
So what I'm going to do is just let...
And that's myself, obviously. What happens is
leave the channel open,
you get an echo.
You're a bit late there, Pod, so
that you can hear yourself over the CB.
Can you talk about piping? Is that one out yet?
Talking about some sexual activity that Porn Star
speaking,
likes to talk about.
You know the people out there.
Skip past myself.
CB chat is fucking it.
I do apologise for
this is my opinion on CB chat. Nasty people, don't.
Yeah, this is the Vinnie McCall. Don't say fuck or bastard.
Yeah, Ryan, I'm chilling, mate. I'm chilling.
Dr. Carmy.
You know the best kid in here is Karma. You know why? It's because he's from Hull.
So as you can see, you never can tell what's going to happen there. That obviously didn't go as they expected it. You know, I didn't really want the swearing, but I do apologise to people out there in YouTube land for the swearing, but it is really more of an adult application, as you can see.
And my opinion on CB chat is that what's the point of being nasty when it can be good?
Oh, poor Sam. And this is Miss Chilling, just chilling.
That's Miss Chilling, just
Right,
chilling.
what are you playing at, right? What are you doing, right? What sort of carry on or a Scotty up tonight, you cunt? Loving it, porn star,
Porn
classic.
star, it's class. See what I mean? I did say porn
You
star.
don't want the abuse.
He's
you
a bit
don't
of a
want
lad.
to even don't
Salford
follow
Simon,
people.
he's a good lad.
CB
I'll just
chat.
skip through some of these.
CB chat.
I'll have to cut it probably.
And shout for a few people
That's
here.
Taz.
My name is Wolfman. I get on with him.
Right
He's
hand
a
man.
good lad. Obviously Neo, who I've mentioned.
That's me.
Putman.
This is getting the boy on this CB chat. I'm not been on there long. Well, all I can say about CB
William.
is
I owe it all
if
for
you
this
don't like abuse and shit and crap, then the red X button comes in really handy.
Red X.
And as for my bad language, I apologise, but I do suffer with Tourette's, so it's not actually my own
I'm
fault.
going to put these on for a bit.
And as I say, I really don't need fucking John. I really don't need.
Salford's got Tourette's.
Yeah, that's what you should do, the boy on this channel. I don't know.
What you can do is
I'm
skip through some of the messages.
And
This is
my
Taz.
wife Debbie.
Tells you the queue
I think
of how
she's
many
in the
people
room.
are online. And talking, how many
she's
messages.
Cool, lovely girl.
Oh, and also, we got a pacemaker. You have a fucking sale with your range on with YouTube or some shit. Explain to me what's going on, you cunt. But you do make some good friends. I can definitely.
And my main man, Tom Star's in the room. Salam alaikum, my friend.
This is John,
John.
participating in a free
Truck driving.
advertising for Plug Mine's CB chat. So I hope at the end of the day that all people participating will be generously rewarded. Thank you very much.
Yes, what I like about the CB chat, there's more nice people than these bad people. Simple as.
He's Carmy, Dr. Carmy.
At the end of the day,
He's a new lad.
it's a real world out there. Like, you know, yeah, you got to take the rough with the smooth.
And Neo, you're a star. If I don't know this, Neo, you're a star.
Carmy! Go on, my son.
And any advice
Gabriel
to any
Lovers,
new
take some-
CB comers?
Right,
What you want to do is get yourself some antidepressants before you come on and crack on with the show.
So,
You
what we
just
do
want to
there
whack
is...
it all up there, Neil. Just unedited it. Just whack it all up.
I just edited it. Try it out. Don't let the kids go on CB chat. It's not for the kids. It's an adult thing, and if you're easily offended, don't bother. Uninstall the app. Move on. So this is Neo saying, catch you on CB chat. I hope it's been of some fun to you, some use. Catch you later. See you in a bit. See you later, son. He's in the room, we hear them say. Who is this man? No one dare say. He comes from hell, he hates us all. Goes by the name of Gabriel. Synonymous with hollow words, deluded cunt who plays the drums. He thinks there is no match for him. But wait a sec, who should drop in? He is the one who makes him go. His nemesis. Oh yes, Neo. He lives in fear, Prometheus, in case Neo reveals the truth that Gabriel, with all his wit, is just another spastic tit. And though he thinks his words are great, he doesn't have a single mate. Hang on a sec, there is one more. Goes by the name of Governor. He licks Gabe's ass, he sucks his cock. He is his one and only rock. But when the gauntlet hits the floor, he runs, because he can't take no more. So, Neo tried to be his mate in his solipsistic state. But Gabriel refused to speak, showing all that he is weak. Now Neo rules the roost round here, so jog along and let your peer, the Matrix child, display his wit. For you, my son, are just a tit. He's in the room, we hear them say. Who is this man? No one dare say. He comes from hell, he hates us all. goes by the name of Gabriel. Synonymous with hollow words, deluded cunt who plays the drums. He thinks there is no match for him. But wait a sec, who should drop in? He is the one who makes him go. His nemesis. Oh yes, Neo. He lives in fear, Prometheus, in case Neo reveals the truth that Gabriel, with all his wit, is just another spastic tit. And though he thinks his words are great, he doesn't have a single mate. Hang on a sec, there is one more. Goes by the name of Governor. He licks Gabe's ass, he sucks his cock. He is his one and only rock. But when the gauntlet hits the floor, he runs, because he can't take no more. So, Neo tried to be his mate in his solipsistic state. But Gabriel refused to speak, showing all that he is weak. Now Neo rules the roost round here, so jog along and let your peer, the Matrix child, display his wit. For you, my son, are just a tit. That's dedicated to Gabriel Tit, one of my best friends. Peace out. Peace out, son. Catch you later.